Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome into the New England Sports Center for Hopkinton Hillers girls varsity hockey. As today, the Hopkinton Hiller co-op team takes on the Westwood Wolverines. Hopkinton 0-2, looking for their first win of the season. Westwood 1-0. It should be a great game. Tom Nappy, happy to be with you on the call. Dave McCarthy on camera. And we are set for the introduction, so we'll send it down to ice side. Yeah, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. We are just about ready to get this matchup underway. Westwood 1-0, Hopkinton girls co-op 0-2. Westwood so far this season has a win over Norwood. It was a 5-0 win this past Wednesday. And as for the Hopkinton girls, they fell to defending Division III state champion Medfield last Saturday, 7-4, and then this past Wednesday, very competitive but tough loss to Denham, 4-2. So we'll see what will happen today. This team's certainly coming along under first-year head coach Chuck Costello, and we are underway. Hopkinton in the white, Westwood in the green, and the Hillers work left to right across your screen as there's a shot. Over the net it goes, back to the end boards. So the Hillers getting the pressure right off the bat. That was Abby Crayman, your starting left winger on the shot. Your goaltender matchup, Riley Cholera for the Hillers, Jennifer Lynn for Westwood. Over to the near side, Fallon Campbell sends it, trying to send it up the boards as she's contested. And the puck dug in there along the sideboards. Some back and forth here. And Westwood has it. Here comes Abby Presley up the ice, sends it over, backhander, turned away. Good save there by Riley Cholera. That was Margie Ash with the shot, Margaret Ash. And now into the slot and a nice feed over to Justine Conley. And just like that, Westwood leads it 1-0. Justine Conley netting that score at 13:57 left to go in the first period. Into the corner along the end boards. Westwood trying to work back up into Hiller territory. Carolyn sends it across. That puck stuck along the sideboards. Both teams trying to dig it out. And that is sent back across to the near side as Morgan Beeler's attempted pass deflected by Erin Gannon. Picked up in Westwood zone by Olivia Alex as she sends it up the far side into Hiller territory, and we'll get an icing call at 12:58 left to go in the first period. One thing this Hiller team's going to have to do well today is defend that area in front of the net. A lot of great shooters on this Westwood team, and many of the same faces returning from last year's team as the Hillers looking for pressure here. That's Lucy Jean into the right circle, and it's sent along the end boards to the far side. Sending it away, Fallon Campbell. Hillers get it back. Up to the pass up to the left circle now. There's a shot and a glove save. On that shot, that was Olivia Hedger. And a nice save there by the junior goaltender for Westwood, Jennifer Lynn. Get a face-off at 12:33 left to go here in this first period. To the near side, here comes Abigail Presley, sending it over to the left circle. There's a shot, and it's wide by Margaret Ash. Jammed up along the boards now, sent out, top of the right circle. Another shot there, turned away. Bridget Lewis with that shot. A lot of pressure by Westwood in this sequence so far. Along the near side. Sent along the end boards. Sent out to the slot. Another shot there. It's turned away. Another great save by Cholera. Bridget Lewis was right in front of the net. But here's a backhander towards the net. Loose puck sent away to the right circle. Another shot turned away. Westwood just throwing everything they got at them, and then finally covered up by Cholera. Tremendous goaltending there by Riley to keep it a one-score game. There's Natalie Redmond on that last shot, but the Wolverines throwing a barrage of pressure at the Hillers. Along the near side, taking it around Conley. Justine Conley to the far side now. Along the corner, sends it out. And at the blue line to keep it in the Hiller territory, that's Aaron Carolyn, but the Hillers get it back along the far side. Aaron pass there, collected by Livy Hicks. Here comes Westwood once again. And a nice steal for the Hillers. Getting the steal there, Maddie Barroso. Puck sent out, and to the right circle, and a wrister, and a good save by Cholera. Aaron Gannon sending it out to Justine Conley. Well, so far, I think it's safe to say Westwood winning the shots on net battle. As we'll get a face-off along the far side, and back to the near side we go. There's a wrister, turned away. Puck is loose in the left circle, out in front, and Cholera covers it up. We'll get a face-off at 10:41 left to go. Along the far side. Here comes Westwood. And Olivia Hedger knocking the puck towards the boards. And now some back and forth here. Poked off the boards by Fallon Campbell. Jammed up in the corner. Battle for possession along the end boards. Lucy Jean trying to dig it out. And she'll get some help. Hiller's coming up the near side looking for a potential breakaway. Morgan Beeler, she's contested by Fallon Campbell. And we're going to get a offsides call. We'll get a face-off in the neutral zone. 9:51 left to go in this first period. Oh, that was a good job by Morgan Beeler breaking away and came up the ice quickly, but Fallon Campbell just able to get in her way in the nick of time. Aaron Gannon rushing into Hiller territory, wrister, and a glove save there by Cholera. Here comes Gannon once again towards the slot. Well defended there. Along the near side, puck jammed in the corner, coming out with it. That's Conley. And Conley losing her stick as she got tied up with Gillespie, excuse me. Popped off the boards. Shot from the blue line, wide of the net. That attempt by Chevery. Along the near side, there's Gannon sending it out. A shot from the right circle. Off a defender it goes. That shot from Conley. Along the far side, popped off the boards by Cramen. Here come the Hillers. Cramen breaking up the ice. And getting tripped up, Livy Hicks. Westwood gets it back. Gannon rushing in. Shot from the slot and a glove save by Riley Cholera. Well, it looked like to start this game, maybe the Hillers caught a little off guard, but it seems that they have settled down a little bit and defending a little bit better than the start of this first period. Lucy Jean trying to break away. Getting out in front of her, Erin Carolyn. Sent over to Marino. Marino sends it near side. Trying to work her way down. That's Maeve Callahan. Now into the left circle. Sent across. There in the slot to pick it up, Lumnicki. Now a shot from the right side. There's Olivia Alex setting it across, and now they're trying to stuff it in. And Riley Cholera lands on it. Ooh, a late push there. She's lucky she didn't get a call on that one. A little bit of extracurricular activity. We'll get a face-off at 7:58 left to go in the first period. And Julia Marino with that late push. And, you know, keep in mind, these are league rivals. This game going to be a little physical at times for sure. Jammed up along the near side, coming out with it. And that shot by Bridget Lewis deflected. And on the far side corner, trying to pick it up, Hedger. And it's sent up the far side. It'll float back into Westwood territory as Beeler trying to snatch it away. Able to keep possession was Delia Joyce. It's Delia Joyce, and now here comes Margaret Ash. Ash in the left circle, backhanded pass there. They try to leave it in the slot. Hiller's ready for it that time. And now top of the left circle, a backhander out in front of the net, trying to stuff it in. And a great save by Cholera. So Riley Cholera staying busy in net. She's making fantastic saves. Maddie Barroso up against Bridget Lewis on the faceoff. Sent over to the point. And a backhander turned away by Margaret Ash. Sent up the ice by Finnegan. Wolverines send it right back as Delia Joyce able to send it to the corner. Margaret Ash trying to dig it out. Contested by Grace Hennigan, and we get a whistle here. We might have a call. Looks like we will indeed. Westwood is going on the power play. We get a call against the Hillers. They're having a little trouble opening that penalty box. That pesky penalty box. Always giving the team some bit of trouble. It's going to be against Grace Hennigan. I believe it's going to be a trip. But she'll take a seat for 2 minutes, and Westwood on the power play. Off the face-off. That is sent up ice into Westwood territory, brushed away. Yeah, that's a good job by the Hillers, sending it right into Westwood territory off that face-off. Burn some of that power play time. Wolverines coming up the near side. Here's Abigail Presley as she's contested, sent away. A nice send away by Callie Arthur. Picked up by Conley, and she's contested. And now there to help her out was Margaret Ash. Yeah, Lucy G nearly had an open opportunity, but Ash got there just in time. Shot from the right circle, and that is in. Ringing it in is the left winger, Margaret Ash. And you got to give her credit for that shot. She just absolutely tattooed that puck stick side for the score. That'll make it a 2-0 Westwood leads with 6:03 left. Well, the Wolverines able to take advantage of the power play. The Oilers would certainly like to strike back here. They gave Bridget Lewis the assist on that last score. The Wolverines trying to close in once again. But the Hillers have other ideas. A nice steal by Gillespie. Over to the left circle, sent to the slot. Puck is loose. And picked up by Maeve Callahan. Along the far side, there's Lumnicki. Jocelyn Lumnicki getting it over. That pass stolen away by Livy Hicks, sends it to the left circle. A wrister at the net, turned away. Off the rebound, sent back towards the net, and it's brushed away. And a secondary shot, that was Livy Hicks. Lumnicki able to brush it away. Jammed up now along the far side boards. The Hillers taking it up ice. Coming across is Gillespie. Looking for a shot here. Oh, she lost the puck. It was a pretty good breakaway opportunity for Abby Craven, but just lost the puck. The Hillers in the midst of a change as Westwood quickly approaching. Into the right circle, a shot will be deflected. That shot off the stick of Livy Hicks. Jammed up along the end boards, coming around with it. Gannon along the high slot. Looking to send it to the left circle towards Livy Hicks. Got away. Jammed up in the corner, trying to dig it out. Gannon getting in on the fun. Livy Hicks, who gets tied up with Hennigan. And now on the left circle, shot deflected. And another shot deflected. Aaron Gannon bringing the pressure that time. Back to the blue line. Sent over to the left circle. Wrister deflected. Off the end boards it goes. An action-packed sequence here. Over to the right point, sent back to the circle. There's a shot, turned away by Cholera. Another good save off the shot from the captain, Justine Conley. Popped off the boards, and the Hillers able to work it into Westwood territory. Olivia Alex going to try to clear the zone, and lost it a little bit along the end boards. There to pick it up is Carolyn. Carolyn trying to bring it down into the neutral zone. Here comes Presley. Presley into the circle, and she tried to sneak it in along the left side of the net. Sent to the end boards, and now back out. That shot deflected. Margaret Ash getting the shot in off the feed from Abigail Presley. Hillers able to send it away as they make a change. Picked up by Chevery. Chevery trying to move it up the far side. There to put a brief stop to it was Gillespie, and Lucy Jean trying to break away. You know, Westwood, they're watching her very carefully. And Natalie Redmond able to send it to the far side. Picked up by Callie Arthur. Arthur just lost it. Right behind her, however, Lucy Jean brushes it into Westwood territory. And Jean able to keep it into Westwood territory as she looks to approach. But getting in her way was Natalie Redmond. Along the far side now, here comes Avery Hughes. And it's taken away. Nice steal there by the Hillers. 2 minutes left in this first period. Hillers looking for some pressure. Here comes Jean into the left circle. And she'll wrist it across the ice. She was contested there by Julia Marino. Yeah, Westwood, they're not going to give her any space to work with. They know all about Lucy Jean and what she can do if you allow her to get some shots on net. Picked up by Lumnicki, who moves it up the far side. Attempting to send it out there was Hedrick. Gannon got in the way, but the Hillers able to get it back, sent towards the net. Brushed aside by Jennifer Lynn. Wolverines moving it along the far side. Some back and forth here as the Hillers try to move it up. Puck rolling into Westwood territory. Elia Joyce sending it over. And a shot from the blue line is just wide of the net. Jammed up along the near side as we are under a minute left to go in this first period. A battle for the puck. It squirts out. Over towards the corner it goes. And the Wolverines able to gather it up. Here comes Justine Conley. Correction, that's Erin Gannon. Puck knocked loose. To the corner it goes. And it's sent up the ice. Trying to take it further up was Altier. Wolverines looking to approach. A wrister towards the net. It is turned away, but off the rebound now, and it is going to be covered up by Cholera. Great goaltending there, bringing the pressure. It was Margaret Ash for Westwood, as well as Bridget Lewis, and they came in hard trying to knock the puck in, but a great save by Cholera. Off the face-off. And it is sent up ice by Beeler. 3 seconds left. Can the Hillers get a buzzer beater off? Over to Jean. A swing and a miss, and that'll do it for the first period. An action-packed game between these two TVL rivals, as you would expect. At the end of the first period is the Westwood Wolverines leading the Hopkinton Co-op Hillers 2-0. We'll step aside for a few minutes and come back with the second period. You are tuned in to Hopkinton Hillers Girls Varsity Hockey on HCAM. HCAM programming is supported by our viewers, thank you, and by Phipps Insurance Agency, representing companies such as MapFree Insurance. Their family-owned independent agency is deeply rooted in the communities they serve and offer time-tested insurance products to fit individual needs. Since 1950, Phipps Insurance specializes in home, auto, business, condo, and renters insurance. On Friday, 4 tremendous Hiller athletes signed their letters of intent to compete in collegiate athletics. HCAM was on the scene.
I'm Kendall Tom. I'm going to Bentley University to play lacrosse.
My name is Ryan Morin. I will be attending the University of Massachusetts Amherst. I'm going to be competing at the collegiate level in track and field, specifically the throwing events.
I'm Mason Barrows. I'm going to Sacred Heart University for track and field.
Hi, I'm Caroline Osmond. I'll be going to Assumption University to play softball.
I love the campus on my official visit, and I also just love the coach, and the academics there are like the perfect balance of like rigorous, but also like I can have fun at the same time. So that's why I chose Bentley.
I really love the campus, and on my official visit, the team was really welcoming and just made me feel really belonging. Like I had a spot on the team, just really the culture just draw me in.
It was really the coaches of Sacred Heart. I thought they were very supportive, very nice environment.
I really loved the feel of the campus, and I loved the options it gave me academically, and all the girls are so nice, and I really like the future of the possible future of the program, and I hope I can contribute to that.
I'm going to be studying business. I think I'm going to go in undecided business just to get a wide range of all of what Bentley has to offer.
I'm planning on studying economics and finance.
I'm doing some type of biology, some science, something like that.
I'm going to be going into pre-physical therapy.
The past three and a half years have been the best 3.5 years of my entire lacrosse career. I think it built me up to be who I am as a person and a player today.
It was great. There's a lot of competition here. My coach, Mr. Donahue, he was amazing. He really helped me out a lot, and he introduced me to all of the events and all the different techniques, and he's really helped me grow as an athlete and as a person.
Best 4 years of my life, really. It's a lot of fun.
It was great. Last year we made it to the Final Four, so that was really fun for me. I hope to do that again this year, and I had a ton of fun with these girls, and I'm really excited for one more season with all of them.
I think my favorite memory of my lacrosse career has been this past season, 2025. I think we did really well, just record-wise, but I also think we came together as a team that I think was really special.
It was this spring, and it was our state relay meet, and we were behind, and the team needed a big throw for me in the discus event, and I was able to get one, a PR, and we won, and we medaled. It was amazing. Great feeling.
Definitely freshman year. Outdoor season is probably the best season I've had. Just a lot of good memories.
I would definitely say winning Final Four last year and being able to hold that trophy and officially say that we were going to the state semifinals.
The upcoming season, I think my primary goal is to go in, I think, fearless, because as a freshman, I think you can be a little scared, but I think I want to go in laying everything out on the table as a freshman at Bentley.
This upcoming season, definitely probably a nationals appearance, and maybe a state title. That'd be nice, at least the sectionals.
I want to get some school records for the jumps, so long jump and triple jump.
Definitely hoping to make it back to where we were, hoping to continue to contribute for my team and, make a good run in playoffs.
right in between. Lump. Yeah, come together. Yeah, right there. Perfect. Okay, good.
Awesome. Thank you.
This program is brought to you in part by TVLSports.net. You can view the standings, stories, pictures, highlights, and more about the 12 teams in the Tri-Valley League at TVLSports.net. TVLSports.net is an independent news and media website reporting on the TVL and is not associated with the MIAA, Tri-Valley League, or any town or school.
Slam, it's retrieved. Linfield's going to get it over. They do. Rancourt goes down to a knee. For Milani, it's blocked. We're tied at 26. No! The Hawks win it! The Hawks win it! 27-25. I thought they lost it, but they said no. The Hawks win it in 3 straight sets. They're going on to the finals. Stay tuned for our post-game show. The final here today. Bellingham 25-17, Bellingham 25-14, Bellingham 27-25. Our post-game show is next on ABMI. Stay tuned for some coaches' interviews and some player interviews.
Well, it's all over. Bellingham sweeps it over Linfield. Coach, you continue dancing, a hard-earned victory here tonight.
Yeah, they worked hard. You know, I think the first 2 games looked a little bit easier than they were. But I told them, I said champions were won when they battled back, and they did a great job in that last set.
Down 21-16 in the last set. You had some pressure moments, but they really pulled through.
They did. I think when Matty got behind line and got that first ace to get us back to where we needed to be, I think that said a lot about our team.
Yeah. Okay, so congratulations, Coach. We'll talk to your players.
Sounds good.
Okay, Matty DeOliveira, Sophia Soto, Mia Milani, if you can just turn up this way, face up to the camera. What about that ace that you got, Matty? That really sparked your team, didn't it?
Yeah, when we were behind, I can't look at the score and we have to just keep playing with energy.
So many pressure moments, Sophia. You had to where you're down 21-16, very little room for error. How did you guys pull it out?
We had to trust in each other. We know our game. We know each other. We play good when smiles are on and we have energy. So we just had to dig into that.
Mia Milani, you're all over the court again. We had some stiff competition. Number 17 for them, pretty good tall player, Audrey Manning. What was it like up against her?
I think that's a great team. I think they have great players, but it's a long way to 25.
Yeah.
And I think that no matter how down you are, you can't look at the score because anything can happen.
Yeah, exactly. And that really was the match. What about you got off to such a good start. The first game, a lot of ties. Second game, no ties, no lead changes. You just swept right through. Third game, a little bit different. What happened in that third game?
Honestly, I think that they're a great team. We competed, and even though we got down, I think we just used each other. We really leaned on each other because that's what we have to do at the end of the day.
What's it mean to get to the championship game again? You had some unfinished business from last year, didn't you?
We're hungry.
Yeah. That says it all. Congratulations, Matty DeOliveira, Sophia Soto, Mia Milani. Enjoy this victory.
Thank you.
Okay, it's all over as the Hawks sweep Linfield 25-17, 25-14, 27-25. And they're going to move on. They'll play the winner of the other semifinal match yet to be determined between Joseph Case High School and Medfield High School. We know all about Medfield. Bellingham has defeated them twice so far this season. That's going to do it for our coverage here from Westwood. We hope you enjoyed this telecast. Now moving on to the state championship.
HCAM Sports is supported by our viewers and by the Dentist at Hopkinton. Founded by Dr. Jill Tansey in 2003, the Dentist at Hopkinton provides state-of-the-art dental care in a comfortable and relaxing setting to patients of all ages. They are located at 77 Main Street and online at hopdent.com. Welcome back into the New England Sports Center. We are ready for the second period. As we enter the second frame, it's a 2-0 Westwood lead over the Hopkinton Hiller Girls Co-op team. Hopkinton this year co-opted with Millis, Nipmuc, and Tri-County, and they have some great athletes from all 3 of those towns or schools. As we are just about set for the second period. Hopkinton has some work to do to get back into this game. Westwood able to get a whole lot of pressure going in that first period. And the Hillers eventually settled down, got some pressure going of their own, and we'll see if they can continue the momentum that they started to get late in that first period. Hillers in the white, Westwood in the green. Hopkinton will be working right to left across your screen. Maddie Barroso on the face-off against Presley, and we are underway here in the second period. Here comes Westwood. Margaret Ash along the near side, and now a battle for the puck. Westwood comes out with it, a backhander to Ash. That shot turned away. Good feed from Chevery. Along the end boards. Ash gathers it up. Sends it to the corner. Now a battle for it. That's sent up the ice, and it's deflected in. Wow, Sierra Chevery was just trying to put it into the slot. It ended up going off the stick of Abigail Presley and into the net. And that is just an unlucky deflection for the Hillers. As at 14:19 left to go here in the second period, Westwood has a 3-0 lead. So you'll get Presley with the goal, Chevery with the assist. Sent across. Into Hiller territory. Along the far side, that's Conley sending it towards the end boards. Hiller's trying to dig it out. Here come the Hillers up ice, sent across. Maybe a Hedger trying to get there. Jammed up along the corner, sent out now, and it'll get by everybody. Battle for it along the far side. Gannon sending it back into Hiller territory. Lucy Jean with it. Jean into the neutral zone, into Westwood's zone, and the defense ready for it. Yeah, they know they have to cover Lucy Jean. You don't want her to break free. Back to the neutral zone. Fallon Campbell sends it over. And sent around the boards by Delia Joyce. Along the corner. Jean pops it off of Hughes, and then it deflects into the protective netting out of play. We'll have a face-off at 12:21 left to go in the second period. On the face-off is Bridget Lewis against Finnegan. And a shot there, and another score. Well, the puck came loose. It was just floating there in the slot for the taking. And Bridget Lewis, the freshman center, pops it in for Westwood. And they lead it 4-0 at 12:15 left to go in the second period. In the Hiller territory. Puck wrapped around along the far side boards it goes. Potential breakaway here into the right circle. That shot deflected. A nice shot by Abby Craven. Puck poked out by Arthur. Floats to the near side corner. Presley trying to gather it up. Now with it is Ash, sends it back. Along the far side, swing and a miss there. Ooh, getting tripped up was Erin Finnegan. She lost her footing on that slick ice out there. Breakaway here into the left circle. That shot by Ash just off the mark. And it's stolen away into the slot. And brushed away. Oh, good defense there by the Hillers. There's a shot by Olivia Alex. And it deflects all the way back up ice into Westwood territory off the end boards. Picked up by Erin Carolyn as the Hillers in the midst of a change. Coming up ice, Gannon. Wrister from the left circle. Turned away. A good save there by Cholera. There's a shot from the right circle, punched away by Cholera. A shot by Justine Conley. Hillers looking to clear the zone, but Westwood not making that easy. Olivia Alex sends it over to Conley. Now to the left circle, Wrister a little high there by Erin Gannon. And now looking to break free, that's Carolyn, and she lost it. Picked up by Lemnicki. Battle along the near side. Here comes Lucy Jean. Jean up the near side boards and gets tripped up there. Yeah, I think Westwood a little bit lucky there. They didn't get a call. Looked like a stick might have got under her skate. Up the far side goes Gannon, and we're going to have an offsides call here. We're going to face off along the far side of the neutral zone. In the Hiller territory, along the corner, Lemnicki trying to fling it up the ice. Putting it towards the net was Joyce. Jammed up along the near side boards. Barroso collides with Hughes. Battle for possession. Barroso pops it off the boards. Sent up from the corner along the far side. And a nice feed by Altier over to Cramen approaching. Getting out in front of her was Marino. Wolverines get it back into Hiller territory. Just under 9 minutes left to go here in the second period. A 4-0 lead for Westwood. Along the far side, sent up by Carolyn. A pass towards the slot, well defended there by Lemnicki. Trying to escape with it was Cramen. It looked like her stick might have got grabbed. And we're gonna have a call here. It is going to be against Westwood. And they'll get Delia Joyce. So the Hillers will be on the power play for the next 2 minutes. And we get a face-off at 8:25 left to go. Hillers on the power play. Big opportunity here to try to get a score back. Top of the circle, Wrister. And a glove save there by Lynn. Pretty nice shot by Olivia Hedger. Well, when the Hillers have a power play opportunity, they want to be sure they're bringing the pressure. Sent around the boards by Ash. And wristed up the ice by Carolyn. Trying to pick it up for the Hillers was Hedger. She's contested. Brushed towards the near side. And here comes Lucy Jean. Jean flying up the ice. And it's stolen away. There's Craven. Sends it over to Callie Arthur. Arthur gets it towards the end boards. A minute left on the power play. Top of the circle, that shot deflected. Oh, Callie Arthur trying to sneak one in. Getting in the way was Margaret Ash. Olivia Hedger sends it up. Able to connect with Beeler. And puck sent away. Along the near side, Callie Arthur pops it off the boards. Into Westwood's end it goes. 30 seconds left on the power play as Justine Conley sends it up ice to kill off some time. No icing call with the power play, of course. Jammed up along the near side boards, trying to dig it out. Kelly trying to send it over. Good steal by Gannon, looking to approach, and she lost her footing. Here comes the Hillers as the power play about to expire. Callie Arthur sends it up and wristed back up the ice. And Wolverines approaching. There's a shot. Puck is loose, and it is covered up. That was Bridget Lewis getting the shot in. And is that going to be a score? I think it is. The puck was right on the goal line. No, they're going to wave it off. No score. So Riley Collar dove with the puck stopped right around the goal line, able to cover it up. And we get a face-off with 6:17 left to go here in the second period. Off the face-off. Jammed up in the corner. That is sent out to the near side. Westwood Wolverines led by head coach Lauren Lopez. Hillers led by first-year head coach Chuck Costello. Westwood had a great run last year in the Division II state tournament. Went all the way to the semifinals, or the Division III state tournament rather, where they went all the way to the state semifinals where they would fall to the eventual champion Medfield Warriors. Margaret Ash along the end boards. Sends it over to the near side corner. Hiller's looking to intercept. Heading up ice, Conley. Moves it into Hiller territory. There's a shot from the left circle, turned away. Hiller's looking to clear. Along the far side. Getting in there to collect is Abigail Presley. Deflected back by Caitlin Gahn. And now battle for possession here. Into Hiller territory. Picked up along the corner by Gahn, who sends it up. Jean able to get it to the neutral zone. And taken back by Westwood. Here comes Gannon. Correction, that was Marino. Julia Marino along the corner. Takes it around the end boards. Looking to send it out. And it was deflected back. Battle once again along the end boards. Sent out in front. And brushed out of the danger zone there by Gahn. Here comes Jean up the ice. Jean looking to close in. Popped off the near side boards. And it's sent up by Sobozak. There's a shot from the top of the circle. Just wide goes Callie Arthur. Battle for it in the right circle. There's Olivia Alex she had possession, then was contested, and now she's going to escape. Racing up the ice into the left circle. There's a shot out in front, covered up by Cholera. That was Eve Callahan getting that shot in. Yeah, good save by Riley, who's been busy here today. 3:14 left to go in the second period. Face off in Hiller territory. Top of the circle, there's a wrister into traffic. And a shot there turned away. Battle for it along the end boards. Yeah, the Hillers doing everything they can to try to clear the puck out of there. Sent to the point to Joyce. Now along the right circle, that is Gannon. Gannon trying to take it along the end boards, contested by Gaughan. Along the near side now. Pass over to the right circle. There's a shot. And Riley Cholera able to land on it and cover it up. Well, Westwood bringing the heat there. That shot by Livy Hicks, but more great goaltending from Riley Cholera. Aaron Finnegan up against Bridget Lewis. Here's Joyce sending it far side. Well, the Hillers, they try to send it up. Westwood just sends it right back down. Sent towards the net, turned away. Deep shot there by Delia Joyce. Puck squirts free. Trying to bring it up ice is Craven. Bridget Lewis with it. Moves it up the far side. Just under 2 minutes left as the Hillers make a couple personnel changes. Looking to approach. She'll bring it around, send it out. Top of the circle, wrister. And that shot wide by Chevery. Sent up by Finnegan. Sending it near side, Gannon. Bridget Lewis battling for it with Olivia Hedger. Puck squirts out. Here comes Beeler. Beeler looking to close in. And there's Jean getting in on the action. Wolverines able to get it back. Ooh, and that's going to draw a call. Big hit delivered. Callie Arthur dropped the shoulder as Julia Marino is trying to take the puck up ice, and she'll take a seat for the next 2 minutes. Westwood going on the power play with 1:12 left to go in the second period. A tough situation for the Hillers. Certainly don't want to have Westwood on the power play. So they're already bringing the pressure at full strength. That shot off the net. Sent up the far side by Hedger. Just under a minute remaining in the second period. Here comes Carolyn. Top of the circle, wrister, and to the end boards it goes. Pop towards the corner by Lumnicki. Along the blue line. There's a shot, and it's wide by Gannon. Just under 30 seconds left in the second period. Battle for it along the near side. Yeah, shot by Gannon, turned away. Off the rebound, an attempted shot. Went into the defender. There's a shot there by Avery Hughes off a defender. Nicely done by Lumnicki staying in front of Hughes. Lumnicki trying to set it up from the corner. Buzzer beater shot off the side of the net. And the second period will come to an end. Westwood will remain on the power play 48 seconds into the third period. But in the meantime, we'll step aside for a few minutes and come back with the third period. Westwood leading 4-0 on H-Camp. H-Camp Sports is supported by our viewers and by the Dentist at Hopkinton. Founded by Dr. Jill Tansey in 2003, the Dentist at Hopkinton provides state-of-the-art dental care in a comfortable and relaxing setting to patients of all ages. They are located at 77 Main Street and online at hopdent.com. The 18th annual Juniors versus Seniors Hopkinton Hillard Girls Flag Football game took place on Monday, November 24th. Juniors Ermi Chowdhury and Catherine Martinez started the festivities off with a wonderful performance of the national anthem. Two halves, 30 minutes each. Seniors start with the ball and face a fourth down on their first drive. Emma Prisco is cooking with Crisco as she breaks through to extend the drive. A few plays later, a sweep to the right side. She could go all the way. Flying machine, Allison Green turns on the Jets, goes 70 yards and takes it to the house, and the seniors start off with the lead. They then go for the two-point conversion. Emma flash past ya, Prisco up the middle and adds the two. Seniors lead 8-0. Following drive, juniors with the ball. The pass, incomplete to Walkowitz. Seniors get a big stop and get the ball back. Seniors with the ball at the 38-yard line, and this happened. The handoff, it's a sweep. Lucy Jean, she could go all the way. The 30, the 20, the 10, and Lucy Jean goes into nitro mode, taking it to the house, and it's a 14-0 Seniors lead. And then, why not add two more? Ayla Chase for the conversion, and it's a 16-0 ball game. Following drive, juniors trying to strike back. The snap goes long, forcing a fourth down, and the seniors would end up getting the ball back. Seniors with the ball at their 40-yard line. Allison Green then breaks through again, but it's called back due to a hold. Third and long for the seniors. The snap, look out, Sophia Zanella with a big stop in the backfield. Juniors get the ball back. Following drive, juniors with the ball at the 33-yard line. It's Sophia Castonguay, and she throws an absolute bomb and connects with Addie Fastball Walls, and the Castonguay Walls combo looking like Brady to Moss. All the way to the seniors' 30-yard line, the juniors go. And then, Callie Get Your Popcorn Ready Owens has a big run up the sideline and takes the juniors to the 15-yard line. A couple plays later, Kylie Rogers whips around the defenders and takes it to the house. Juniors on the scoreboard. They then go for the two-point conversion. No good on the conversion. The score stays 16-6. Seniors leading. Following drive, Caroline Osmond under pressure connects with Caitlin Wilson for a first down to extend the drive. A few plays later, the handoff to Ayla Chase, who takes a big hit but gets a big gainer and a fresh set of downs. Defense coming up the middle, no problem. Caroline Osmond under pressure. Shovel pass to Tegan. I got a jetpack Restaghini, who takes it to the house for the 30-yard score, and it's a 22-6 Seniors lead. The 2-point conversion attempt was no good. Next drive, the Seniors defense came to play. Callie the stopper Arthur shuts down the run play for little or no gain. Next play, Ashley McCann says, "No, you can't." A big stop in the backfield. After that, Mason, not in my house, Valutkevich, with a big stop in the backfield to give the Seniors the ball back for one last time in the first half. The Juniors get a couple stops, and the score remains 22-6 heading into the halftime break. Juniors start the second half with the ball. Sophia can do it all. Castanguay comes out of the backfield, finds space, and moves the ball to the 48-yard line. A couple plays later, Kaylin Getbaya Jeremiah gets the handoff, goes towards the sideline, defenders coming in. Jeremiah says, "I think I'll go the other way," and takes it across the field and down the sideline for a big first down. The Seniors defense would clamp down, however. Gabby, you can't pass me, Patty, with the stop to bring up third down. Castanguay on the rush again, but Kaylin Faber does the Seniors a favor and puts a quick stop to that. A few plays later, Shay Sansonetti tries to rush up the sideline, but the Seniors defense holds strong and gets the turnover on downs. Allison Green gets another big run into Juniors territory. Ball at the 38, and Allison Green takes the handoff once again. Allison got past you, Green, sees nothing but Green. 38 yards up the field and into the end zone she goes to make it a 28-6 Seniors lead. And then Emma Prisco strikes again as she follows up with a 2-point conversion. Juniors then drive to the Seniors 15 late in the second half. That's not Drake May, it's Sophia Castanguay. She throws a rainbow to Addie Walls to make it a 30-12 game. The 2-point conversion was no good. Following drive, Ayla Chase was on the chase to touchdown glory as Ayla turns on the jets, goes into nitro mode, and blows past everybody for not 20, not 30, not 50, not 60, not 70, but an 80-yard touchdown run. Icing on the cake for the class of 2026, who take the 36-12 win over the class of 2027 and claim Hiller flag football glory as they take home the trophy and some serious bragging rights. Congratulations to the class of 2027 on a strong effort, but congratulations to the champion class of 2026 on a win for the Hiller flag football history books. HCAM programming is supported by our viewers, thank you, and by Phipps Insurance Agency, representing companies such as MapFree Insurance. Their family-owned independent agency is deeply rooted in the communities they serve and offer time-tested insurance products to fit individual needs. Since 1950, Phipps Insurance specializes in home, auto, business, condo, and renters insurance. Welcome back into the New England Sports Center. We are ready for the third period. Westwood leading 4-0. 48 seconds remaining on the power play for Westwood. On that penalty from the second period on Callie Arthur. Hiller is working left to right across your screen in this third period. They start off getting the puck in Westwood's zone. But here come the Wolverines as A nice stop along the far side by Beeler. Putting the moves on along the near side, Abigail Presley. Stolen away by Jean. Jean flying up the ice. Into Westwood territory. In front of the net, a backhander turned away. A nice job by Jean getting in there to get that shot off. Sent over towards Olivia Hedger. There to contest is Bridget Lewis. Power play has expired. We are at even strength. A nice penalty kill for the Hillers. This face-off will come at 14:01 left. It's going to be an icing call. So the Hillers starting to get some pressure going in that second period. We'll see if they can get any added pressure during this third period. Jean looking for the takeaway, gets it. Here she comes. Surrounded by Wolverines. Puck is loose out in front, and they're trying to jam it in. Still loose. And it looks like Lynn may have been able to land on it. But great pressure from the Hillers. Trying to stuff it in. It was Catherine Kelly. Off the face-off. Taking it around and out in front. And that puck is loose out in front. And the Wolverines able to somehow clear. That puck was just sitting there for the taking. Here comes Westwood driving in. Hillers surround the front of the net as Abigail Presley quickly approaching. Presley sends it over into the slot. Backhander, and wow! She's just able to fling it in. Margaret Ash with the score. I'll tell you, Westwood, I mean, a lot of times they're just trying to put the puck in the general direction of the net. And that was one of those such cases. But she just happened to fling it in the meantime. A 5-0 Westwood lead now. Don't forget, we have part 2 of our doubleheader coming up next. The Hiller boys hosting King Philip in what should be an action-packed game between two great programs. Along the top of the left circle and sent towards the end boards. Sending it across was Marino. Puck deflects towards the near side. Arthur pokes it off the boards. Sent back down and around by Carolyn. Trying to send it out, and well defended there by Hedger. Along the far side, body check delivered. Jean trying to battle for it along the end boards with Avery Hughes for Westwood. And we're gonna get a call here. High stick looks like. It looks like it's gonna be on Westwood. They will indeed. As Maeve Callahan will take a seat, and the Hillers are going on the power play. 12:25 left to go in this third period. Hillers on the power play for the next 2 minutes. Jean sends it back to the blue line. Out towards the end boards, sent out. Jean looking to close in, moves it up to Hedger, who puts it towards the net wide. Wristed up the ice by Westwood. Hedger moves it back to the neutral zone and then poked back into Hiller territory by Carolyn. Tom Nappy happy to be on the call. Dave McCarthy on camera for a Saturday Hiller doubleheader. Popped off the boards by Arthur. And here comes Hopkinton. Jean pinned up along the boards, trying to bring it out. Knocked towards the end boards, out in front, that shot turned away. And Jean trying to pop it in, and another great save by Lynn. You had the initial shot by Abby Cramen. Quite a save by Lynn on that one, and the puck ended up right back into the slot area. Jean trying to go 5-hole with it. A great save there by Lynn. Hillers bringing the heat during this power play opportunity. Just under a minute left to go on the power play. Along the end boards, trying to stuff it in, and Lynn will cover it with the glove. That was a nice job by Beeler moving along those end boards, able to maintain possession, go for the shot. Top of the circle, Rister deflected off the defender. Backhanded up the ice by Lumnicki. And sent into Hiller territory off the stick of Justine Conley. Lumnicki moves it up the near side. Smooth moves by Barroso. Here she comes. Into the left circle. And she's contested. And it's sent away. 15 seconds left on the power play. Wristed up the ice by Gone, and puck ended up out of play. We'll get they're going to call it icing. We'll get a face-off. 6 seconds left on the Hiller power play. I'll tell you, the Hillers, they've taken some good shots on net, but you got to give credit to the junior goaltender for Westwood, Jennifer Lynn. She's made some tremendous saves today. Here comes Lucy Jean along the far side. And stealing that one away is Hughes. Hughes looking to approach. Jean able to get out in front of her. Gets it over to Beeler, who pops it across. Power play has expired. Successful penalty kill for Westwood. We'll get a face-off at 9:50 left to go in the third period. Maddie Barroso up against Bridget Lewis on the face-off. Sent out to Barroso, closing in, and well defended there by Westwood. Along the end boards now. Sent up the near side by Ash, battle for possession. Puck comes loose. And Westwood able to move it out of their defensive zone. Into the left circle. Sent along the end boards by Lewis. Pass back to the near side. Top of the circle, a wrister towards the net. Off a defender it goes. Went off the skate of Barroso. Yeah, big collision along that far side. There's a shot, and covered up by Cholera. That was Margaret Ash on that shot. We're going to have a Hiller penalty. And that'll be on Caitlin Gone. So Westwood back on the power play for 2 minutes. And quickly covered up there by Cholera. Oh, right back towards the net it goes. Yeah, good thing Cholera was ready for it. Don't blink. Well, the Hillers able to clear that time. Into the neutral zone, picked up by Hughes. And a nice pass break up there. That shot wide. That was Nina Altier making it happen. And great steal, and that shot just off the mark. Bringing it around, Fallon Campbell. Jean contesting her. Jean has it. Into the slot. That shot just a little high. Along the end boards. Handled along the corner by Hughes. Hughes pops it off the boards. Jean along the left circle. Oh, took a big push there. That's going to draw a call. That's going to be an illegal hit. So we'll be at even strength for the next minute and 6 seconds with the Hiller penalty already in progress. And then Hopkinton will have the man advantage for 54 seconds. So 4-on-4 hockey for now. We'll get an icing call here. .7:52 left to go in this third period. Yeah, the one thing the Hillers would like to do, like the likelihood that they'll be able to take the win here today, it's probably not too likely, but yeah, at least we want to try to get that 0 off the scoreboard. And they've gotten some great shots, but you can't say enough about the goaltending of Jennifer Lynn. Along the near side, Morgan Beeler. And sends it towards the net, and Lynn with another good save. Sent up the ice into Hiller territory. And we'll have an icing. Back to Westwood zone we go. Well, I got to say, this third period so far, this has been by far the best period of the game for the Hillers. They're doing a great job keeping the puck in Westwood zone, not letting the Wolverines have their way possession-wise, and they've gotten some great shots on net. Annie Barroso on the face-off against Bridget Lewis. Sent to the far side. Popped off the boards by Lomnicki. And here comes the Hillers looking to close in. That's Beeler with a shot off the back of the net. Shot a little bit too late there. Or that was Jean, rather, with that shot. Flying up the near side, Bridget Lewis, and she's matched up with Jean. Jean closing in. And takes a hit there. Sent away. It is Westwood on the power play since the Hillers penalty expired, so no icing call there. Jammed up along the near side. And the battle continues. Puck squirts out into Westwood territory. Coming away with it, Beeler. Backhander. And that's over everybody. Sent towards the net, and it'll end up along the end boards. Back into Hiller territory. No icing with the penalty. Hillers collect. Hedger moves it up the far side and set right back down. Penalty expires. Another successful penalty kill for Westwood. Beeler sends it across. Here comes Catherine Kelly. Kelly trying to sneak in there. Puck sent around to the near side. Pass out by Olivia Alex. With it is Marino. Marino going to be contested by Jean. And now closing in. There's a shot and quite a save by Riley Collar off the shot of Avery Hughes. This face-off comes at 5:21 left to go. Top of the circle. Ooh, that shot right into a Westwood Wolverine. Justine Conley hitting her teammate Avery Hughes. Along the corner. Looking for another shot here, and there it is. Covered up by Riley. That was Avery Hughes on that shot, and then they tried to stuff it in, but Riley Calora able to cover it up. Jean up against Bridget Lewis. Passes along the end boards by Westwood, sent to the high slot. Move to the left circle. And the Wolverines are going to take their time here, no rush. They have a pretty comfortable lead, but putting them in a bit of a rush was Jean, who nearly had a breakaway up the far side, sent back towards Presley. Jean breaking up that pass, trying to escape with it. Here comes Presley. Along the near side corner, sends it up. Top of the circle, there's a shot off a defender, it goes. Brought back around by Lewis. Along the near side. Westwood able to maintain. Here comes Presley. Sends it out to the high slot. Wrister, and it's wide. Popped off the boards. Puck squirts out. There's a shot. That's wide from Presley. We're under 4 minutes left now. Along the boards. Puck comes loose. And we'll have an offsides. We'll get a face-off at 3:33 left to go in this third period. Sent up the near side boards by Redmond. Barroso gets in there to break it up. Along the far side corner. Trying to bring it out was Gannon. She'll pop it off the boards. Yeah, Westwood, they're quite content playing some keep away for a little while. Over to the right circle, and that shot deflected out of play. A good setup and a nice shot there by Carolyn, but a good save by Riley Colera. Barroso up against Conley. Jammed up along the corner, Hennigan. Looking to bring it out, Barroso. Here comes Barroso. Looking to take it into Westwood territory. Along the far side she goes. She'll take a hit. Puck knocked out and sent up the boards by Hedger. Coming up the far side, Gannon. Gannon leaves it behind. Sent around the end boards. Battle for it along the far side. Off the boards goes Arthur. And the Hillers might have a breakaway here. Cramen approaching, sends it out. And a good recovery by Westwood, as they were quickly able to get back into their defensive zone. Campbell moves along the far side boards. Back to Campbell goes Hughes. Approaching a minute and a half left to go in this third period. Sent over by Marino. On the right circle and sent back to the neutral zone by the Hillers. Here comes Callahan. Moving it towards the net. Westwood in the midst of a change. There to intercept that pass was Margaret Ash. There's Ash closing in. Puts it towards the net. Brushed aside by Cholera. There's a minute left to go here in this third period. To the near side. Passes along the end boards. Towards the net. Another good save by Riley. Along the near side now. Well, the Hillers, they threw everything they had at Westwood early on in this third period. Got some great shots off. But it looks like Westwood gonna hang on here for the shutout win. Just under 20 seconds left. To the left circle, pass to the corner. Wolverines just trying to burn the clock at this point. Puck squirts out into the neutral zone and popped off the boards. Sent across by Presley, and that'll do it. The Westwood Wolverines are going to come away with the 5-0 win. An impressive victory for Westwood over the Hillers. Westwood will improve to 2-0 on the season. Hopkinton Girls Co-op will fall to 0-3. A good battle by both these teams. Tough physical game, and certainly both teams gave it their all out there. Very entertaining hockey matchup. And speaking of entertaining hockey matchups, we'll have another one coming up for you, as we'll have the Hopkinton Hiller boys hosting King Philip. That game's set to get started at about 4 p.m. Should be a fun one as we continue with part 2 of our Saturday Hiller hockey doubleheader here on HCAM. But the final score of this game is going to be Westwood 5, Hopkinton nothing. A big thank you to Dave McCarthy on camera. And for all of us at HCAM, I'm Tom Nappy. We thank you for watching. Take care. Enjoy the rest of your day. And we'll talk to you again soon. Goodbye, everybody.